Hi, I'm Joel, and this is the Advantage Point. I'm in the driveway of my home here after the regional meeting for the company I work with. And today's Advantage Point is stretch yourself. Been making videos, made 10 in a row, accomplished that goal. And so today I decided, while I was at the meeting, that I would interview someone, which caused me to stretch myself. And I was able to interview Julian Doan. Julian Doan is 26. He's absolutely crushing it in this business, breaking records. He's building a business in Korea, in different parts of the world. And I wanted to just pick his brain a little bit and see what is his mindset that he has that helps him to get results. And so you're going to get a chance to see this interview that I did, and I'll be back in a second. Hello, everyone. I'm Joel, and this is the Advantage Point, and I'm here, company that I'm involved with here with Julian Doan, and it's actually an honor to be here and interview with him. Got to know him. He's an amazing guy, but he is 26, and he's made about $220,000 in a year in the industry, just blowing up, traveling the world, building business in Korea and things like that. And so for today, I just really wanted to just pick his brain for a second and ask him, like, what is the mindset that you have that gets the results that you get in business, life, or whatever.
Okay. The biggest mindset that makes it very, very simple is just to go out there and take action. That's really what it is. Because what happens is the longer you think about things, people tend to overthink things. And when they overthink, they let fear kind of creep in. And so the analogy that I train my reps, I teach people is whenever you need to do something, there's always a moment where if you think too much about it, anxiety will start creeping in.
Right.
Then you'll start thinking about all the objections, all the reasons why you can't. You know, if you want to talk to a prospect, let's say you see a prospect you want to talk to, all of a sudden you want to go, but then you hesitate. What happens when you hesitate is then all of a sudden you start saying, oh, that person's probably not going to be interested anyways, all these different things. And so the philosophy that I teach people, hopefully no one gets offended, right? But it's a philosophy that was shared to me by one of my mentors, and it's called the FIDI mentality, F-I-D-I. And just to make it PG, it just stands for F it, do it, right? F it, do it, right? And so when I tell people, when I teach people to make calls, whatever it is, whatever scares them, when you just say F it, right? The next step is just to do it, because when you say F it, what ends up happening is your adrenaline kicks in, you forget about the fear, and then you start getting the results. It's just a matter of taking that step. And every time you do that, you start building your endurance. You're like, that wasn't so tough, that wasn't so bad, and you keep going. I mean, think about it. We do that for things that don't benefit us.
Right.
Like, how many of our friends, those you go party or whatever it is, when you hang out with your friends and, you're drinking with your friends, taking shots, and it comes that moment where your friend says, take another one, and you're just like, no, I can't. You're telling your mind, if I take this one, I know I'm going to be drunk, so you got news. And then everybody's cheering you on, everybody's egging you on, and then what do? You just say F it, and then you just do it, right? All of a sudden the fear disappears. So if we do that for things that do not benefit us, why not do that for things that do benefit us? Because there really is nothing but fear itself. Then Dwight Eisenhower said it, and so when you understand that and you just take action, that's when all the magic happens.
That's good. That's good. All right, well, that's the Advantage Point for today. I thought I would go ahead and stretch myself. And you know what? There were about 20 different things in that video that I didn't like, that I would change, things that I said, how I stood, all kinds of things that I was like, you know what? I need to do those different or better. But you know what? If you wait till things are perfect before you do anything, you won't do anything. You got to stretch yourself. You got to keep growing. And the reality is that if you're comfortable, you're not growing, because everything that's growing is uncomfortable, and that's why they call it growing pains. And I've heard it said that the mind, when it's stretched, it can't go back to the place that it was before it got stretched. And so with that, remember, position yourself to win so you can start winning now.